So it's dark. I'm in comfortable clothes, but still have my makeup done because it's still Valentine's Day. So welcome to the vlog. So I've got not an announcement, but like a update that's going to be in the middle of this video. But we're starting on Valentine's Day where our last video left off. We just had dinner. We were playing games at my parents' house, and we picked the kids. But now it's like almost. Oh no, it's after 9. It's like a couple minutes after 9, and so we are driving to try and get the kids to sleep. But it's raining and like 36 degrees. It is full spring in full swing. And I think 2 days from now, well, like 24 hours from now, it's supposed to be below 0. That is Minnesota at peak definition. If you know, you know. Say hi down below if you are from Minnesota or anywhere in the Midwest where your weather goes from raining in 36 to below 0 in 24 hours. And tomorrow afternoon it'll probably get up to like 38. Anyway, not the point. Point being, it's crazy. But the weather is not the most interesting thing about this place. It's just the easiest to comment on. Anyhow, when we get home, hopefully the boys will be asleep. We can just put Gabriel to bed. We're just going to do our end of the night tidying. I'm going to shower at some point tonight, but I got to take off my makeup, do my skincare, because I was wearing makeup, so I really want to do my skincare. And then we're going to sit on the couch and just play games. Like Gregory's playing video games, and I'm going to play on my Switch and call it good and go to sleep. Hello everybody. For those of you who have been following me for years and from the start of the year specifically, you know that my goal number 9 for 2023 is to book and complete 5 additional weddings for the 2023 season. I did book one in January. Obviously I can't complete it because it isn't until June. So we got some time on that one. But I did want to talk a little bit about my small business. I've talked about it in the past and like what that looks like for me, but I want to talk about it again because some things have changed since the last time I talked about it. Where I'm going to start is advertising. My advertising has changed over the past like year and a half. I used to pay for advertising on the Knot and Wedding Wire. I decided not to do that after my 1-year contract with them was up. Because I was pregnant, I knew I was going to be going on to maternity leave, and I was mostly booked for the 2022 season. So I was like, this is great, and getting my name out there is awesome and everything, and I love talking to potential clients. I really, really love my job, but I just felt bad advertising myself when I wasn't available for this year. Or last year, I should say. So I was just like, and I don't know what my maternity leave schedule is going to look like. So I didn't want to spend that money on advertising when for probably 6 months, I wouldn't be doing anything. And I wouldn't be taking clients in that time frame. And I did get inquiries for clients that have weddings during the time that I'm on maternity leave. And so it was really hard because I was like, I can make this exception, but this is what you're going to be like going with because technically I am on maternity leave. This is all that I can offer. And it was hard because it's hard to tell clients that I can't give them what they need when I normally would be able to. So it was the right decision for me to do that. I'm still up on Facebook doing things via Facebook and all that kind of stuff. People can still find me on the Knot and Wedding Wire, and they do. And my clients that I do have are super awesome, and I'm looking forward to getting more for this year. But that being said, my marketing has gone down significantly. I would say that probably after I come out of maternity leave, at some point in time, we might do paid marketing again, specifically for booking for next wedding season. I will probably go into that market again pretty headstrong just because I enjoy it obviously and I want to have more clients. I do. I love doing what I do. So one big change is marketing. Another thing that I want to talk about is how much work do I put into this on like a monthly basis. I operate based on months because until I have a wedding during that month, most work that I do with clients, unless they are full service clients, is on a monthly basis. So I would say that,
at the beginning of the month, I just did this actually, where I reach out to all of my clients and I say, hey, let's set up a meeting. This is when I'm free. Let me know what's up. From the clients, I did have one of those meetings already, and one is booked for this week. One of my clients I do have to reach out to again this week if I don't hear from them, just to say, hey, how's it going? What's up? Etc., etc. This is when I'm available. In total, that kind of communication time takes up usually the first 2 weeks of each month in total. It usually doesn't extend beyond that unless I have upwards, like if I have double digits clients, then it's obviously going to take place over like the first 3 weeks of the month. And usually, since there's only 4.5-ish, it's a good portion of the month. Right now, I'm on the lower end of clients, so it only takes up like those 2 weeks. And it's not a constant thing. I probably do like one meeting a day to one day with a few meetings in those 2 weeks. But I do a lot of back and forth texting with my clients just to kind of like see where they're at. And then answering inquiries is just as soon as they come, I answer them. I think I answered 5 in the second half of last month. So it is like slowing down a little bit before it'll pick back up again. And again, I'm not doing active advertising. It's just word of mouth and whatever, like people search me and find me. So that's still like, I'm very satisfied with that number. I have not booked any of those clients. I'm okay with that. They're usually soft touches. I think that I'd get like, when I was advertising, I'd get 20 to 30 inquiries a month and maybe book 1 to 2 of them. Just because people, when they inquire, they usually don't go past, what are your prices? And then I tell them my prices. Well, I basically tell them, I can't really give you a good price until you give me an idea of what you want done at your wedding, because that's how I base my pricing. Then they're kind of like, and most people don't respond. Some people do, and I did actually get to that stage with one client, and they ended up going in a different direction because of budgeting reasons, which totally makes sense. But it was like maybe an hour lost time, which, again, I love what I do, so I don't really mind that. And I love talking weddings with people and giving them tools and information that they need to make their wedding day fantastic, whether or not I'm a part of it. Beyond that, I've updated my contract for this year. That's a really big one that I do every year, going over my terms of service and everything like that. I look over my contract every single time I send it out to someone new, but I also overlooked it for the year in January just to make sure everything was up to date, etc. The only other real part is like going to the weddings and that kind of part of the process. I don't have any weddings until June, so I'm solid. And in there, I'm all good to go. So that's kind of the update. That's kind of what running a small business looks like for me. Once I get my stuff taken care of, my clients taken care of, I'm available to them. But my end of the work for the month is basically done unless something comes up, which usually doesn't happen. So I get to focus on other things like writing or the craft fair or what have you. So for me, that's what my small business looks like right now. If you have questions or want to know anything specific about it, let me know, and I would love to tell you or show you all of those things.
Okay, my kiddos are sleeping. He's kind of awake. I'm trying to fall asleep again. I was just painting some stuff for a craft fair that's coming up next month. And I received a package in the mail. I am getting, if you've been here for a long time, you know that in the past I used to get Stitch Fix orders, which are like, it's like a clothing curation subscription thing. You pay $20 for someone to style your like wardrobe. They send you like 5 pieces of clothing, they're brand new. You can choose whether or not you want to keep them, send everything back, it's prepaid, and then ta-da, that's the service. I stopped for a long time because I didn't really need any more clothes and whatever, but they offered me a free fix to like see stuff and whatever. And I haven't had one in a long time, and I was like, you know what, I want to try it out. So here I am, gonna open a Stitch Fix for the first time in like forever. everything that I'm working on, right? And then my dining room table, ow, is filled with the rest of the things. It's maniac in here.
Hello. This is really crappy quality editing me because it's actually only like 9:45. But point is, it's been a really long day. And I'm just here to say goodnight. Thank you for being here. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for being so MIA. I don't really have a good reason for it, but I will talk about what has been going on in one of my next videos. So stick around for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay here for more. We'll see you next time.
Love, Genevieve.